Well, hello there. So today we have a skincare haul to go through. I placed an order with Deciem and ordered a few things, 6 things from The Ordinary. Before I get into it, my apologies about the desk mess behind me here. I am getting into the heat of wedding season, so I am finalizing orders, I am getting new clients, so honestly that desk is probably going to be a mess quite a bit. I apologize. Now, I'm not going to clean it up just for a video. This is not just a filming room, this is like an actual office for me, so it has to work as such, and I am a messy worker. If you guys didn't know that, I am. Alright, so here's my box that came. Okay, my address is at the bottom. So, yeah, everything was packed well. Nothing arrived broken. It's nice because they did put everything in bubble wrap. So all of these are glass containers in here. So they were nicely protected, which I appreciate. So I have my packing slip here. And before I get into this, I'm a little disappointed with Deciem because I did ask to be notified when a lot of these things came back into stock, and Deciem never did. Like, I know that I entered my email information in several, on several products that were out of stock to be notified, and I never received anything from Deciem. So I don't know why they even have that as an option, because they clearly don't actually update you. So luckily I was just randomly checking in one day wondering, like, I wonder if the marula oil finally came back in stock. And it did, and so did a bunch of other things. So at that point I sprang because I know things sell out very quickly on Deciem. I don't know if any of these things are going to be in stock when I actually upload this video to YouTube. I am recording this about probably 2 weeks in advance of when it's going to go up on my channel, so who knows. Anyway, I'll put the website down below. You guys can go see what's in stock. Don't ask them to notify you because they're not going to. So let's get started. The first thing that I picked up from The Ordinary is their Advanced Retinoid 2%, and this is a stable emulsion of next generation forms of retinoid. Okay, I was really intrigued by this because I do use the 1% retinol from Paula's Choice, and while that is still working very well for me, I figured if the 1% isn't causing any kind of irritation to my skin, why not step it up to 2%? And you guys know that I have placed an order from Deciem before, and those products really didn't work super well for me. So I'm hoping that I have better luck this go around. But this is supposed to visibly target textural irregularities and signs of age, which who of us does not show some kind of signs of aging, right? They do have a 1%, and I would suggest if you've never used a retinol of any kind that you probably start with the 1%. Don't go getting brave and getting into this without trying the 1% first. These are super cheap, by the way. They didn't put the prices on my invoice sheet here, but nothing I purchased was more than, like, I think $14.50, so not bad. So glass opaque bottle. I don't want to open it quite yet, but I will start using this and report back to you guys. This I was really intrigued by. I didn't even know this was coming out, but this is their glycolic acid 7% toning solution, and this has a pH of 3.6, and this is supposed to visibly target textural irregularities and lackluster tone. One of the things that I really look for in my skincare is that it helps to exfoliate. Because I have really oily skin, I do tend to have a lot of textural issues. I find that the oil kind of tends to want to glue the dead skin cells to my face. So my face can look kind of rough in texture sometimes. So I use a lot of AHAs. I also use a lot of BHAs, but AHAs are really great at sweeping those dead skin cells away and helping to give me a more brightened and even toned complexion. So this is brand new for them, and this is a glycolic acid that also has amino acids, aloe vera, ginseng, and Tasmanian pepperberry, which by the way, they have that Tasmanian pepperberry is in quite a few of their ingredients. So the packaging does come with a little, I don't know what you call this dispenser, but anyway, this is once again, oh, this is plastic. Oh, I thought this was glass too. Okay, so here is the actual toner. It's got little bubbles in there. Interesting. It's like the bubbles are suspended. Huh. Anyway, so ideally use in the PM, no more frequently than once per day. Use a cotton ball, don't rinse off, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna give this a go. Put that on there later. Next is, okay, this, I used this last night. I'm not gonna tell you about the experience, but I used it last night. I'm gonna do reviews of all this stuff, just like I did with the first round that I got from Deciem. I will do in-depth reviews of everything coming up over the next like couple of months. AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. This I think is the Ordinary's dupe for the Drunk Elephant. Is it Tsubaki baby facial? Oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called now. I'll put it down below in the description. Anyway, I think this is their like dupe of that. So visibly targets textural irregularities, again, lackluster tone and blemishes. So if you are breakout prone. Now, here's the thing. This is a really high percent AHA. If you've never used an AHA before, please don't start with this one. Please start with something lower. Perhaps the Paula's Choice Weekly 10% AHA resurfacing liquid might be a good start for you. I feel like this, you're probably asking for trouble if you've never used an AHA and you start with this. It does say on here for professional use only, so do know that this comes with a warning here. This is interesting. It's fuchsia. When you put it on your face, it makes your face red. I looked like Satan. I'm not kidding you. My face was bright red. Not necessarily from like irritation, because once I took it off, my face was fine. I do a lot to my skin, you guys, so it's gonna take some major like strength products to have any kind of adverse effect on my skin. But yeah, you put it on, it makes your face kind of this fuchsia-y color, and then you experience, for me, I experienced some mild stinging, but I'll get into more about everything when I do the review of it. But this is something that I would probably use maybe once a week at the most. You know, and some people may only want to use it once every couple weeks or once a month. It's a pretty strong solution, so I was intrigued by that. Next we have the, finally, 100% cold pressed virgin marula oil. And this targets, well, it doesn't target anything. This says it supports healthy hair, it tames frizz, it supports healthy skin, and it hydrates skin. If you have watched me for any length of time, you know that I love marula oil. It has sort of replaced a lot of the other oils that I used to use in the past, like sea berry or argan. I used to love the argan oil in light from Josie Moran, but I find that the marula oil is just, it's a better fit for my skin type. It absorbs a lot more readily, and it's also higher in fatty acids, and it's better for your skin overall, in my opinion. I love the Drunk Elephant virgin marula oil, and I also love the Marula Beauty Oil by John Paul Select. I love both of those. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I did try the Acure marula oil, and I thought that one was good. And if you're on a budget, that's a great option. I didn't love it as much as the more expensive ones, of course. Now this one, we're gonna give it a go. Oh, it's okay. This one seems, just looking at it in here, a lot closer in texture to the Drunk Elephant virgin marula oil. So I'm gonna give this a solid test for you guys, and I will compare it to the Drunk Elephant, because that's kind of like my gold standard of marula oils. So we'll do that. And then two more. Buffet. Everyone talks about buffet. So this is the most expensive thing that I think I got in my order. And this was like the item that was $14.50. It looks very thick and viscous in here. So this is supposed to target surface hydration, fine lines, wrinkles, dynamic lines, and textural irregularities. So we're gonna give this a go. This has a lot of interesting things in there. I believe it has the Matrixyl Synth 6, the Matrixyl 3000, the Argirelox. It has hyaluronic acid. It has amino acids and bioderivatives. So I'm very intrigued by this, and that will probably get its own video for sure. And then lastly, oh yeah, forgot about this. 100% cold, organic, cold pressed rosehip seed oil. I've been intrigued by rosehip seed oil as well. It's another oil that seems a lot lighter, which I prefer for my oily skin type. And what does this say? Just says it supports healthy skin. So apply once a day to the face, ideally at bedtime after application of water-based treatments. I also like to mix my oils, so I imagine there are nights where I will put these two together and make a wonderful concoction. I mix oils quite frequently. Sometimes with the marula oil, I will put the Cora's Black Pine oil in there, or the Arbonne Intelligence oil. I feel like the more oil, the better, right? As long as I don't start breaking out, I'm happy to mix a lot of things together. So anyway, this was kind of a lengthy haul. I should have just shoved these in front of the camera and said this is what I got. But I thought it might be kind of useful for you guys to know the specific things that these products are supposed to target, so that you know why I purchased them. And once again, I will have videos up over the next couple of months telling you guys about my thoughts on all of these items, and I really hope that I have better luck this go around, because the last time everything that I purchased I ended up giving away. So it just didn't work for me. Price may have been great, but if it doesn't work, I mean, what's the purpose of spending, you know, however much I spent on that last order? I think it was like 70 bucks or something like that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes with this round. I stuck with the Ordinary. You know, I do have some interest in the Niod or Neod, I think it's Niod line, and I hope to branch out to that maybe after seeing how this round goes, and we'll try that line as well and see what's good in there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me any questions down below, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.